Google's Nexus 7 set a benchmark for budget tablets, offering a great device for just $159. This year's model is once again built by Asus, but starts at £199. The new Nexus 7 looks like the old version, but within seconds of taking it out of the box you can tell it's the next generation. It's slimmer and lighter than the original for starters. It's marginally taller, but far more important are the few millimeters which Google has knocked off the width. It doesn't sound like much, but the device is significantly easier to hold. The stereo speakers are now placed at either end of the tablet, improving sound no end, and a notification LED has been handily added below the screen. Excellent build quality has been maintained with no signs of unwanted gaps in the casing or wobbly buttons. The only thing we can really mark it down for is the lack of premium materials. The highlight of the Nexus 7's hardware lineup is its amazing screen. The tablet still has a 7-inch IPS display, but the resolution has been significantly cranked. It's simply stunning and without a doubt the best of any 7-inch tablet around at the moment. Apple will want to hurry with that rumoured Retina quality iPad mini. Internal components have also been upgraded and the Nexus 7 set new records in 2 of our benchmark tests. The tablet feels super slick, responsive and boots up quicker than your average tablet. You might be disappointed to learn that Google is still shipping the Nexus 7 with either 16 or 32GB of storage, and there's still no microSD card slot for expansion. It's one of the only downsides to this tablet, but you still get twice as much as the entry-level iPad for £40 less. As well as the same 1.2 megapixel front camera, the new Nexus 7 has a 5 megapixel snapper with autofocus but no flash. Although we don't particularly advocate tablet photography, the new Nexus 7 is small enough that using the rear camera for taking photos and video is far more appropriate than usual. Photos from the rear camera are better than we expected, with generally crisp, nice looking shots. Up to 1080p resolution video is good, as long as you keep the tablet nice and steady. The new Nexus 7 is the first device with Android 4.3 Jelly Bean preloaded, but it's only a minor update. 5.0 Keyline Pi is likely to bring bigger and more impressive features, and the Nexus 7 will be one of the first to get the update. The biggest new feature is called Restricted Profiles. It lets you control which apps and content are accessible from a certain user account, great if you have kids. Google has lowered the battery capacity of the new Nexus 7, but added wireless charging. In our battery test, the Nexus 7 lasted nearly the touted 9 hours while looping an HD video. That's better than the iPad mini, but unfortunately a downgrade when compared with the original Nexus 7. The Nexus 7 2013 is more expensive than the original, but significant upgrades including the design, exceptional screen and added rear camera justify this. Despite still lacking a microSD card slot, it's the best 7-inch tablet around. We award 4.5 stars and our Gold Award.